Hello again. Hope you're doing okay. I'm going to run through a particular topic. I've had a few comments left about this, and there's people who have stopped for a few weeks, even a few months, and then started drinking again. And two or three in particular have said that they've had a binge of the weekend or bank holidays or whatever, and they feel terrible, obviously, when after the 3 day or 4 day session on the drink. Anxiety, depression sets in again, all this sort of thing. Now, everyone's different, but as I've mentioned before, you have to have a reason why you want to stop. But the relapsing will catch up on you. It's bound to. So what the doctor said to me was basically, and they'll probably say the same to most people who watch this channel, if you've got a drink problem, you need to stop for life. And that sounds horrific when you're a drinker, because you think your whole life's going to change. Well, it does, it has to. So you're in a bit of a panic then. But what you need to do is take one day at a time. It's not that easy. Nothing's easy in life if you want to be successful. But you've got to focus on how bad you felt, if that makes sense. So if I'm walking past a pub on a nice summer's day or on a holiday or something, or a bar, and you really feel like a drink, you've got to try and substitute it with something else. And I've said it in the past, it's non-alcoholic beers for me. I like a long drink, but you can get non-alcoholic spirits, wine, everything. That's what you've got to do. Try and focus on something else to drink. But you've got to have this reason why you want to stop. And the whole issue of, well, you've got to be off for life. It's true, you have to be, but you don't need to take that on board initially. You just got to think, well, I'm going to get to the end of this week and feel good. And keep a diary, keep a journal, how you feel. And also, if you do relapse, then keep a diary of how bad you feel. And you'll soon find that the terrible, terrible feelings you had of guilt and despair and going back to square one and health issues and feeling tired and can't make it to work, having to ring in sick, all these things will start again. But they'll start again more powerfully because it will hit you like a train. I think I relapsed about 4 times before I was really ill. And then the doctor said to me, basically, you will die if you continue to drink. I've got friends who have been told exactly the same thing and they still drink. I know a couple of people with pancreas problems and they're back on the drink again. I mean, basically, it's slow suicide as far as I'm concerned. They've been told stop for life. They've done it for a few months, maybe a couple of years, then back on. In one of the earlier videos, I mentioned a doctor I saw many years ago. She had a friend who was also a GP. The GP had stopped drinking for 20 plus years. And she went to a party, Christmas do. She had 1 glass of champagne. Then she started drinking again, obviously, from that. And then she was dead in 6 months. Only early 50s. What a waste of life, isn't it? Another 30 years. She could have lived probably more. But there's that aspect of it as well. You just got to focus on what you want. You want to be healthy. You want to look well. You want to be there for your children, your family, your friends, and you have a great time once you crack it. But it's not easy. I'm going to bring out an ebook soon with a few helpful hints because there's quite a lot to go through on these videos. There's too much detail, but you need the real reason to stop and to stay off. And the relapsing is the biggest issue, I think, personally. But I think it's slow suicide, to be fair. And, alcohol is a drug. And we are taking drugs every time we drink. And it's killing you slowly, but it will get you. Because your body just can't take it. It's not just the liver. Only 15% of people die of liver disease, alcoholics. It can be heart attacks, strokes, pancreatitis, kidney issues, blood disorders, accidents, suicides, all this sort of thing are linked to drinking. So when you want to have a drink, you think, well, I could just murder a pint or a glass of wine or something. Think about how bad you felt last time you relapsed and how good you felt 6 months after you stopped drinking. And you'll have more money in your pocket. You'll have more energy. You'll eat better. You'll sleep better. You'll perform better. If you work, you'll do better. But you could look at long term, how are you going to do with the extra money and all this sort of thing. There's so many things open to you. But once you get this ebook done, there'll be lots of stuff and helpful hints in there which will help you to focus each day. So don't look upon it, you must stop for life. You must stop today and carry it on day by day. hour by hour if need be, because it's going to get you. And it has killed thousands. It's doing so every year. I came across a terrible statistic a few weeks ago which said that alcoholic death rate for females in the UK had risen 37% in 5 years. That's shocking, isn't it? If you like the content, please subscribe. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box. I'm sure you will get back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, have a quiet evening and I'll speak to you soon.